Swamiji, please.
How did we get identified or present in this lost body?
Aha.
And what did you not know before your enlightenment that you got to know after enlightenment? And what are the practical signs by which simple persons can know that he is not failing, she is not failing, and he or she is genuinely enlightened?
First thing, let me answer the first question. How did we got embodied? To tell you honestly, I don't know the answer, Swamiji. Because I can only say how we can liberate ourselves. I am not able to say how and when we have associated ourselves with this shaft. Maybe when we started thinking, when the society has started teaching, maybe that is the time we created the shaft. But still I am not able to be very clear about this concept also, because even at the time of birth, we do carry something, some connection. So I don't know exactly when we fell into the bondage. But one thing I can say, we can surely liberate ourselves. That much I am very clear. We can liberate, and this is the technology. But I don't know how we got into the trap, or how we entered into this trap. A small story. One guy says, for 18 years, me and my wife were the happiest people on the planet Earth. Then, friend asked, then what happened? Then we both met. Then we both met each other. So understand, I don't know when we met each other. I don't know when and the shaft met each other. But I don't know really when the chain started, but the chain started. That much I can be sure. And how to come out of the chain, I can be sure. That is one thing. Next question, Swamiji. You asked about what's the exact technology?
Not technology. What did you not know before your enlightenment? You got to know after enlightenment.
Yes. This is the right question. Before the enlightenment, I can say, after the enlightenment, I did not started knowing something extra. I stopped or I dropped the knowledge which I had. Before the enlightenment, I used to think this shaft is alive. I used to connect all the experience and see. After that, I was very clear. I could see very clearly. I am completely comfortable. The thoughts rise, and if they want to work, the body goes behind it, and when it's done, it drops and disappears. The whole thing is happening. I am not bothered about it. Actually, that constant fear or guilt or desire or something which the constant irritation is not there, Swamiji. That is the thing. After enlightenment, the only one thing I can say, the constant irritation is not there. As on now, you understand by what I mean by the word constant irritation. We all carry that constant irritation. From the moment you get out of the bed to till the minute you go back to the bed, constantly you are carrying that irritation. You are waiting to jump on people. You only need some excuse. You just you are waiting to jump on people. After the enlightenment, that has disappeared. That is not there. The constant irritation is not there. I can say 2-3 things happened permanently after enlightenment. First thing, the inner chattering is not there. The gap which I gave just now, even in that few seconds, there's no word. Pure space. The second thing, the idea, the boundary, the border ends here and here starts the world. That border consciousness is not there. Whenever I have to handle the body moves, the handling happens. But when I relax, again that idea is not there. That boundary feeling doesn't exist. Third thing, even though body is male body, it is too personal, but I can say, it's up to you to understand or not, I don't mind. Because Swamiji has asked, at least for Swamiji's sake, I am sharing. Even though body is male body, the identity male or female has disappeared. The psychological identity that I am male or I am female, that doesn't exist. It is not there. And fourth thing, constant excitement. Everything excites. Even small things gives a big excitement. Actually, if you live around me, you will understand. I am the person who will be enjoying all my photographs. After the photo shoot, when the CDs come, or when the books come, or the CD and the audio CDs, everything comes, I am the first person. I will sit and play with that for 4 or 5 days. 4 or 5 days I will sit and play with that, I will be enjoying. These people used to ask me, what is this, Swamiji? You are sitting and enjoying your own photograph. I tell them, what is there? I don't feel that something should not be enjoyed. Everything creates excitement. The constant excitement is there. Even a simple thing creates excitement. Constant joy. You need simply some excuse to be excited. That's all. You need simply some reason to be joyful, to jump around. Otherwise, the constant feeling of excitement, that joy is there. Even small thing, some small statue, some small Shiva, some small Buddha. That day the doctor gave me a beautiful Buddha statue. Every small thing gives excitement. Even as small things, you don't feel bored with things. Otherwise, you will be really tired of speaking, Swamiji. And you are speaking with people. And in last 3 years, I have done 200 Dhyana Spurana programs, LBPs, personally, which I did. And at least 80 NSPs in last 3 years. You will feel bored, but I don't feel bored. Constantly, whenever I see new face, I feel excited. Whenever new person is there to listen, I feel the excitement. Constant excitement is there. Only these 4 happened after enlightenment. I can say these 4 are the permanent thing which happened after enlightenment. Nothing else is permanent. All these things was there earlier itself. Even these ideas which I am talking, or the things which I am teaching, all these things was there even before enlightenment, Swami. It's not that after enlightenment suddenly everything got downloaded. People believe that way. But it's not true. I read and read and read. Whatever I am speaking is all from the reading or the intellectual stuff which I acquired. Only this 4 has become permanent. And the next question you asked about the scale to measure. And as far as this question concerns, Swamiji, I feel there is no scale, to tell you honestly. I can say one thing, if you feel helped by that person, even if he is fake, don't bother, follow him. Even if he is not enlightened, if you feel your heart is vibrating with him, you feel connected to him, you are helped by him, don't bother. Even if he is not enlightened, you will be helped. You will become enlightened. I have seen many incidences that disciples grow much more than master. Don't bother about it. If you are not able to connect with that person, if your heart is not feeling connected, even if he is enlightened, he is not going to help you. Forget about it. He won't be able to help you. Just go behind the heart. That is the only thing I can say. There is no other scale to find out whether somebody is enlightened or not. At least according to my experience, no meter exists. No meter exists. No experiment can be done. See, when they did some research on my brain, they are able to say something extraordinary other than human beings happening. But they can't prove enlightenment. Even the research which they did on me, it can only prove to the extent something more than normal human being is happening. That much only they can say. But they can't say enlightenment itself. How can that be measured? It is simply, you can't quantify it. Next. Yes.
Okay, the question I have is, people from the West, okay, we grew up here, we were born here, okay, how do we get enlightened? Okay, and for all the people that you've spoken to in your life, how many people you think have been enlightened, and what course do we need to take in order to get to that point?
See, one thing, this is a nice question, how can we be enlightened? And enlightenment is not restricted to East or West. Please understand, it is nowhere related to East or West. Anybody who thinks, see, if you are clutched, even if you are Eastern person, you can't become enlightened. If you are unclutched, even if you are Western person, you can be enlightened. Because once you are unclutched, where is the question of East and West? why I am saying, I am praising about East was, the East somehow creates a situation or atmosphere in which you can easily unclutch yourself. Constantly the ideas about unclutching is put into your head. That is the only plus point with the East. Otherwise nothing else is great in the East. I tell people that for a premature baby, you need an incubator. In incubator, you put that baby for 3-4 months till it can live with the world, live with the atmosphere safely, till he is safe. You put him in the incubator. Same way, East is a spiritual incubator. India is a spiritual incubator, where even if you don't want, even if you are a pakka atheist, constantly somehow some ideas will put into your head. Something beyond your mind exists. That concept will start going inside. So that will help to see the preliminary work is done. So it is easy for the second level work or the higher level work. See, now I say rituals will not work, japa is not going to help. People who have practiced will be able to relate with me more deeply than the people who have not practiced. That is the reason I tell in the East, little easy. Otherwise, as far as unclutching concerned, whether it is East or West, I am giving a new technology which is directly helpful for everybody. Whether you are East or West, just unclutch. Do not create one more identity that you are from East or you are from West. That's enough. You are unclutched. You can relate, actually, to tell you honestly, Swamiji, if the relationship is friendly, it is going to long last. Any other relationship other than friendliness is not going to survive. I am very clear about it, Swamiji. I am very clear. Any relationship, the amount of friendliness which you have, only that kind of relationship will survive. Only the friendliness is going to survive. And I am very clear, Swamiji, person who touch my feet will be the person to pull my feet. Whenever people bend to touch my feet, I am very clear, he is going to pull the feet. So according to me, friendliness is the only relationship.
Do you feel a special relationship with any one of us, or it is all the same for you?
Oh, this is another one question. It's not like a special, Swamiji, like a unique. I have an individual attitude with everybody. That's all. But not like everybody is equal or everybody is same, not like that. Everybody is unique. With everybody I cherish a different kind of relationship. That's all. According to me, friendliness is the only solid relationship which will stay. All other relationship may be there because of fear or greed, but which will not stay, which is dangerous. People who come and straight away touch my feet first day itself, I am afraid of them. Because I know it is not a mature relationship. Maybe their imagination about their guru, they project on me, and when I don't match with that, they will blame me. As long as I play their game, you see, as long as I do their homework, I am God. When I don't do their homework, they will pull me down. They will pull me down from the throne. So I believe only in friendliness. But I feel to every individual being to express the truth. But I don't feel like attacking some person or attacking some individual. And I feel everybody plays a role in society, Swamiji. Even if they are hocus pocus, they may be preparing some thousands of people. Who knows? And maybe they are inspiring some thousands of people. So we are nobody to judge. We are nobody to judge. Whenever an individual comes, I feel to open the whole thing to him. But I don't feel like targeting somebody, and moreover I feel, where is the scale? Where is the scale, Swamiji? There is no scale. There is no scale. Something is right and something is wrong and somebody should be exposed and all those things. It's all purely subjective, you see. For some people, they may experience something with me. They may experience some truth with me. They say he is God, nothing but God. For some people, they may not be able to connect with me. They may not be able to relate with me. Young fellow, I think he doesn't get any job, so he took up this job. Now somehow he has managed his survival and he is making little money and living his life. It's very easy. It's not big thing, Swamiji. So people who feel connected to me, for them I am different. People who don't feel connected to me, for them I am totally different. It is purely subjective experience. So how can we say, expose somebody is hocus pocus, or somebody point finger towards somebody? Nothing. It's a purely subjective, Swamiji. If somebody feels that they are helped by me, beautiful. As long as you feel helped by me, I feel helped by you, let's have the relationship. Over. When you feel you are not helped by me, say bye, beautiful. That's all. That is the only thing can be done, Swamiji.
Swamiji, I have a question. If I create a shaft for a longer period of
Yes,
time.
I request all of you to be in this subject so that whenever you go to the different layers, we will analyze the second, third level layers related to this Annamaya Kosha, shaft and Annamaya Kosha. Let's work on that because we are going to do meditation related to that.
If I create,
One more thing, I have too many things to say about this one subject of Annamaya Kosha and shaft. Instead of me saying continuously, when you put questions, lot of things will come out. I am here giving you space to poke me, to get things out of me.
if I have created a shaft of pain, for instance, over a long period of time,
Shaft
of pain,
of?
versus a shaft has been created over a shorter period of time.
No,
Is-
whether long shaft or shaft, the shaft doesn't exist. This moment you can liberate.
Oh, okay. That's
There is
the
no
question.
problem.
Okay.
See, the pain or any shaft, long shaft or short shaft is not the question. This moment you can break. For example, if you had a tumor, if somebody had a tumor, this moment he breaks from the shaft and he is free. The body may take few months to come back to adjust itself to the new shaft, new life. The body may take few months, but otherwise the liberation is this moment. It is spontaneous. That's why I call this truth as a spontaneous liberation.
Swami, I have a half brother that has a brain injury, and I also go to a place where the people have had head injuries, and a lot of them cannot connect the shaft. They're in the moment to the next experience.
No. Be very clear. They may not be able to speak about the shaft, but actually, logically, they are connecting the shaft. That is why they are continuously suffering. A coma person, if he doesn't create the shaft, he will simply come out of coma. You can see in your dream. The moment you stop creating the shaft, you are out of dream state. You are out of dream state. They are in that injury because they are creating the shaft. The moment they stop creating the shaft, they will heal themselves. They will come out of that state. Coma also, if any of you experienced coma state, you know, you will be seeing some vague picture or a darkness. The moment you stop creating that shaft, you are out. You are out. So be very clear. They may not logically be able to express to you that they are creating shaft, but they are creating shaft. Yes.
Swamiji, when you said shaft, it reminded me of the emails getting attached by the viruses. It's like a virus. It keeps on attaching.
Yes.
Where,
The same thing. Yes.
and also you said, Swamiji, that reviewing the past with updated intelligence will lead you to guilt.
Guilt.
And Dr. Rama says viewing the future with current intelligence leads to worry.
You see, you will have disappointment if you keep appointment with the future. All your appointments with the future will lead to disappointment.
But Swamiji, with this shaft and the pain, as a physician, I do see quite a few patients who have chronic fatigue syndrome, pain, and when
I tell you, it can do miracles. If they can understand this, and if you can give this understanding to them, it can just do miracles. Because constantly your body, you see, consciousness by its very nature rejuvenating and healing. By the very nature, consciousness rejuvenates and heals. What else you think I am doing in the in a healing, what we do? We just create the consciousness, that's all. that only heals, that only rejuvenates. Consciousness by its very nature healing and rejuvenating. All you need to do is making them understand this and trust. When they start liberating themselves, let it be very clear, it will do miracles for them.
And the ones who do not have they cannot understand,
Then they have
we
to
move
suffer
on
what
and
to
give
do.
medicine and send them away. And
Nothing can be
that's
done.
the only thing.
They will bring it back. Nothing can be done. If that they don't have that much of maturity to understand, then no way to help.